the Center for Spiritual Empowerment. We are here for the spiritual development of ourselves and to bless the world. God bless you. I welcome all of you in the temple to today's service and our online family. We know you are there. As usual, we begin with our protocols. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 fire exits in this building. One behind myself, 2 on my left-hand side, and 1 in front of me. So in case of any fires, the assembly point is still this back here, that one, fixed match. You know, that's the assembly point. As we do every Sunday, we begin our service with the meditation. And today, our sister Georgina Apia is going to be taking us to spirit. So let's all fasten our belts and get ready to roll with her. God bless you.
Thank you, Brother Kofi. God bless you.
God bless you.
I welcome you once again to today's service, including our online family. I appreciate that you all participate with us. Before we enter into meditation, shall we be upstanding and sing Christ Age 168, 1, 2, and then 6. May the mind of Christ my Savior, 2. May the mind of Christ my Savior live in me from day to day, by his love and power controlling all I do and say. May the word of God dwell richly in my heart from hour to hour, so that all may see I triumph only through his power.
Only to his power.
May his beauty rest upon me.
May his beauty rest upon
as I seek to make him known,
I seek to make it
so that all forget who told them, seeing Christ alone.
Christ alone.
Thank you. God bless you. Meditation for today is the sacred greetings. Sacred greetings. And it's a mystical practice living that connects you to divine intentions of life. And it connects you to everyone that you meet. Everyone that you meet, you see the person as a core, pure, divine spirit. It's very easy and simple, but it's very, very powerful. And as you go through the practice of sacred greetings, you invite the elements consciously. And with that, they support you, and that can bring you inner peace. It's a three-step process. And to begin with, first we declare several times, I love you, I love you, I love you. And the I is a relative to cosmic I. So as you declare the I, feel that I, because we all respond to that I. The love, let that love fills you. See that love or feel the love of a baby connected to the mother. And then the you, see the you as the universe. See the you as the universe. So, shall we all be comfortably seated, hands on our laps, taking in a deep breath and gently allow your eyes to close. And let your attention be focused between the two eyebrows. That is the third eye center. That is where you commune with spirit. You commune with your God. As we go into silence, bring to mind the feeling of the eye. Bring to mind the senses of love. And bring to mind the feeling of oneness with the universe. Taking 3 in and out breath, synchronize it with your breath, and bring it to mind what you want to happen in your life this moment. And as you come into that moment, you declare several times, I love you, I love you, I love you. Bring to mind someone, the people you are meeting. Bring all the senses to the person or the people that you are meeting. And consciously feel the touch, feel the senses of your sight, the sound of hearing, the taste, and then the sound of whatever is happening. And declare in the I love you and let it fill you. Shall we begin? Mentally. If it's health, feel the energy of health and vitality, healing in that I love you. As you are connected to this I love you, you're looking at the person or the people in their eyes and declare, whatever has brought us together is for a higher and nobler cause. Whatever challenges problems, just look at the positive. Look at it. Mixing, working for something good happening in your life. So you declare in that state with passion, with love, with peace, with joy, with all the senses. Whatever has brought us together is for a higher and nobler cause. Don't look at the state of the person. Don't look at the culture. We are all one. Even if that person is a baby, declare that whatever has brought us together is for a higher and nobler cause. Feel the connection, the oneness. Be in the moment of enjoying whatever has brought us together is for a higher and nobler cause. The cause of health and vitality. The cause of divine ideas. Wisdom flowing in and through you. The cause of harmony in relationships. Bringing you financial abundance. Now, see yourself as you are walking by the person or departing from the people. You make the eye contact and declare, I appreciate you for showing up in my life. Thank you. Even if the person hates you or you are loggerhead with the person is there to bring something good for you to heal in your life. So appreciate the person for showing up in your life and thank the person for activating that pain for you to work on. So appreciate the person for showing up in your life for you to work something and say thank you. Now see yourself as being refreshed, anew. See yourself as a complete person. Now, brethren, we are about to end the section by bringing ourselves to ourselves. And as we are conscious with our surroundings, we are coming out and rise to send the love, the I, the love, and the you to the element, so that we affirm to the element, I love you, I love you, I love you. Whatever has brought us together is for a higher and nobler cause. We appreciate them for showing up in our lives, and then we thank them. Shall we rise for our dance meditation? Turning to the east, declaring to the air, we love you, we love you, we love you. Whatever has brought us together is for a higher, nobler cause. We appreciate the air breathing us for showing up in our lives. Thank you. Now shall we turn to the south? Loving the sun by declaring, I love you, I love you, I love you. Whatever has brought us together is for a higher and nobler cause. We appreciate for giving us light, health and vitality, and thanking the sun. Shall we turn to the west, to the waters, by declaring, I love you, I love you, I love you. Whatever has brought us together is for a higher, nobler cause. We appreciate for nourishing and purifying our lives. And we say thank you. Shall we to the north? by declaring, I love you, I love you, I love you. Whatever has brought us together is for a higher, nobler cause, for giving us stability, love in abundance. We appreciate for showing up in our lives. Now to the heavens, mentally declaring, to the earth, to the heavens, to the earth. Now shall we walk to one or two people, looking in the eye and say, I love you, I love you, I love you. Still in meditation. Shall we return to our seat, please? Shall we dwell in the silence for some moment? And with a joy, feeling, love, shall we mentally, with passion, declare once again, I love you, I love you, I love you. Whatever has brought us together is for a higher and nobler cause. We appreciate you for showing up in our lives. Now, let us be conscious of ourselves. Feel the warmth of the person sitting next to you. Tapping your left foot 3 times on the ground, and of the right the same. Synchronizing your breath at the tip of your nostrils with your deep in and out breath. You gently allow your eyes to open. End of session. God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you. It's time to remind ourselves of our vision. A group without a vision will certainly perish. Our vision puts us on a mission through the many practical applications that we have here at Ethereum Mission. It is all summed in something very simple, and it goes like this. The Ethereum mission vision call is a statement of faith. Its message directly appeals to the soul and empowers it. In it is embodied our Christ vision, which states, see the good and the divine in yourself and in all of life. Life is at Congress, working for our highest good and the good of the universe. We are here as conscious and active participants in life's efforts to establish the kingdom of God, which embraces all of humanity irrespective of their race, their creed, or culture here on earth. We are the divine expressions of God, determined to make this happen through the practical applications of our Christ vision, which adjusts us to see the good and the divine in ourselves and in all of life. We declare, knowing it to be true, that our lives are good. Oh yes, our good is getting better, and our best certainly shines. We are here on earth to do God and to be gods of truth and love, and so we are. And so we are. God bless you.
God bless you.
God bless
God
you.
bless you.
God bless you.
It's all love, isn't it? That was a typical demonstration of love. Sense of separation at its highest peak. She won't go to anyone but the dad. Ethereans, we understand these things, don't we? So it's normal, isn't it? God bless you.
God bless you.
I want to say a special thank you to our sister for taking us through that wonderful meditation. I think if you knew where I was vibrating from, that meditation was for me. Thank you so much. Right. So we are getting to the second half of our program, where the teaching of the day will be coming in. And our video minister will give us a beautiful song to usher our speaker in. And why I said that earlier on in introduction of our speaker, you know, the kids go back to school on Monday. And for the very first time on Saturday, I was sent to go and just do an exchange of school uniform. Just a simple exchange, you know. Someone bought, and I only had to go and present receipt and exchange. I got to the shop about 9:30, and I ended up leaving there by, I think, 2:30. I had to queue for 3 hours plus. So, you know, what's in the queue? I was thinking, oh, so is it what she's been going through every single time, you know, getting the kids ready for school and that? And she's done this over and over and over and over and over. So, whilst my sister was flowing with her meditation, she said, bring to mind anyone. My mind was wandering, but unfortunately, it was just focused on this person. God bless you. It's good to be in love. Yes. And I was just appreciating what she's been in my life. I know we all know who I'm talking about. I mean, a very virtuous, noble woman. Sometimes men don't know how to show appreciation enough. I may be going offbeat, but today's meditation has just reawakened me to my appreciation level. So please understand. God bless you.
God bless you.
So our speaker for the day is my old precious wife. And when we are done with our invitation, she will mount the podium. And then you understand what I'm saying. God bless you.
God bless you.
Thank you once again, Brother Kofi. Okay, shall we turn to Christ Age 167? The first, the fourth, and the fifth. I am trusting thee, Lord Jesus. 2. I am trusting thee, Lord Jesus. Trusting lowly thee. Trusting thee for full salvation. Great and free. I am trusting only thee. I am trusting only thee. 4th. I am trusting thee to guide me. Thou alone shall lead every day, and I supply it all my need. I am trusting only thee. I am trusting only thee. The 5th. I am trusting thee, Lord Jesus. Never let me fall. I am trusting thee forever and for all. I am trusting only thee. 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 I am trusting only thee.
It's always a beautiful day. You see, because God cannot create any day and not make it beautiful. Every day there's an involvement of God in life. Actually, the day it's God itself. So every day is beautiful. I want you to be happy. My desire for you is total happiness. And you see, today's topic, I think the meditation does the trick. When she was doing, I was like, oh, she said all the words. There's nothing more to say. But what it does to you is what we have to talk about. So I said, what do you think? Thank you. When I get the connection that she knows it. The two of us, we get it. So today, our topic is on sacred greetings. I know we've heard that. How do we feel? You know, I want to ask this question. How do you feel when you are greeted? You know, in the morning, you are walking and someone greets you. What is the feeling that comes through?
Very, very beautiful and uplifting.
Great. Thank you. I just want 2 or 3 people to share how they feel when in the morning someone says, good morning.
When someone say good morning and I say good morning, I feel connected and I feel so good within myself.
Great.
That the morning is good. And there's so many people on earth enjoying the goodness of God.
Thank you. You see how you chest out when someone says good morning? You just feel some goodness. That's what Auntie Trudy just said. So when you are greeted, you feel good. So what if we decide to make our greetings mystical? Mystical means that we're going beyond the physical, not just greeting and going away. Because if greeting can make you feel good, how about making it a spiritual living? That your every greeting is not just normal, it's beyond normal. Today there have been two, I know they're doing what they're doing, but it's the demonstrators at the back there. They are my two demonstrators who will be reported to Mommy later. So, they told me today is metaphysics, but they said, oh, you're not coming without anything. You have to present yourself for metaphysics. I was like, okay, but that is just by the way. I'll tell you all about it off camera. So, today we're talking about sacred greetings. And because of sacred greetings, I am honoring Bryce Ishmael too much. Because when I saw what it can do, I thought, wow. Everybody in this temple knows about sacred greetings. So this morning when our sister was saying it was no news, was it? But I want us to capture the idea and what the magic of what this can do. And we'll do some practices. And we will do some practices. And our practices must bring us. You know what? When you finish and you see anyone today, just be in love, because that's what would happen. And we're going to clear the cards of pain with the sacred greetings. You know, sometimes when things had gone wrong, you see, we are going to reduce depression, actually eliminate depression. We're going to bring all blood levels, you see, blood pressure levels to the average. It should be 120 something, isn't it? It's the normal one that the doctors don't worry about you. The fact I don't have one, so I don't know. But I know that there's a region when you get to like 180, every doctor rushes to your help or to your rescue. You see, today we are bringing it to the average one. That's which one is average? Over 70, 120 over 70. So, yes. So that is the one we are bringing it to. We are eliminating it. And we are making ourselves healthy. And that is what we're going to do. The practice is simple, and she said it. It's just 3 steps of this whole thing. You declare. First, you declare love. And that's when you say a few times, I love you, I love you, I love you. You see, you're not telling the person, but you declare it. And anything you declare means that you're emphatic about it. Declaration means that you have proof of what you're saying. You're not just saying for saying sake. So you declare love first. And when you declare love, then you declare the divine reason of your meeting with everyone. And then when you do it, you move to the stage of growth. And I'll explain all this. These are the 3 steps. I love you, I love you, I love you. Whatever has brought us together is for a higher and nobler cause. That is the divine mission of the meeting. That's what you're giving the meeting or the interaction. And then you appreciate, when you appreciate something, the thing grows. When flowers are watered and giving attention, it grows. So you appreciate it, the thing or the person for showing up in your life, and then you thank it. And when this is done with the elements, you have their support. Can you imagine every morning getting up and saying it to the 4 quarters, physically standing there, to the east, affirming to the air as it breathes you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Whatever has brought us together is for a higher and nobler cause, because the air never leaves you. And you thank it for showing up in your life, because it's always showing up. And you say, thank you. Would you not get his support? Would you not get the support? And you see, without them, there's no life. What spells life? Can you imagine doing this to it? Every minute. Actually, you don't have to be every morning. If your life is mystical, and that's what I want to ask of us today, let's not live like human beings. Because we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And even the human experience is a spiritual experience because it grows you. Now I want to change the human experience to we are ever in a spiritual moment. I'm looking at you and I'm thinking, I'm looking at you. No, I'm looking at the divine you. So now let's start from the word I. To be able to get cosmic, greeting, you must understand what the I is. You see, there's the I that does all things. The I that thinks a thought. The I that feels an emotion. So you can say, I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that. There's the I that gets associated with anger. There's the I. You see, in all of it is I am angry, I'm happy. I am this. But you see, that's not the I I'm talking about today. The I I'm talking about is the I within all, the I that connects you to me. Because we all respond to an I on the planet, regardless of the language you speak. Before this topic, when we're doing metaphysics, we did cosmic I. And I don't know those of us who were here, but I want us to bring our mind to cosmic I. You see, there's cosmicness in us is the I. The hugeness in you is the I. That is why it is capable of everything. That is why you respond to not just you, everyone in life responds to the I. I activate something in people. Why do you think so? The I call it, is the cosmicness of you. It's life in you. It's the life force of you. That's why you respond to it. What provides you the life? So when we talk about the I, let's eliminate what it does, the feelings and the emotions of the I. And let's take it to the cosmic I. The I that Sister Trudy responds to. The I Auntie Mabel responds to. The I Auntie Sybil responds to. Let's go to that I. Leaving the emotions of the I. The cosmic I. Because when I speak the I am speaking to the God of your being. And there's this meditation of the cosmic I. If you do it, you'd realize that you are not attached to what the I does. You are connected to the I-ness of humanity. That makes all things possible. When the achievement happens, it's you, isn't it? It's the I within you that's it. I can of my own self do nothing, but the power within me. So when we're talking about the I, we're talking about the cosmic I, not AFUA. But the I, the divine essence within me and within all of life. And then we come to the word I love you. You see, sometimes when you say love, it comes with some sentimental... Mommy Angel used to laugh at Jackie and myself very badly. Those days, I remember she says, when Vilolo, I don't know if anyone understands the word Vilolo, when it catches you, when they say anything on the planet, you don't hear. You are in some love that nothing makes sense. Even when they say there's a gutter, you think that it's not a gutter. You think it's a covered gutter. Those love, that's not the love we're talking about today. I call that one, I think there must be a word for it. Because that is not love, is it? A love that can make you hate yourself. A love that can make you burn. Because sometimes when you are telling them that the heater is on and they are in love, because of whatever they are doing, they may not even feel the heater, so they may end up being burnt. I'm not literally saying that. But I'm saying some of these sentiments that come through you can make you do things. But that's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about the love, which is defined by a theory mission, and that is the true love. The love that sees the good and the divine in all things. And if it can't find the good, it looks for it. That is love. I am seeing the good. Oh, there's something beautiful about you. But if I couldn't find it, it's a possible good. Because I have connected to what you have connected from. So when I'm saying I'm loving you, I'm not loving you literally. I am beyond the human love. You see, cosmic eye lifts you beyond humanity, like the human thinking, to a spiritual, every minute by minute life. So when it looks muddy, when you have hurt me so badly, but I just think that what is here has you is God. So there's a possible good in you. And the truth is that when you've been very hurt, most of the time you succeed very well. Pain brings up the best in you. So like the guru says, please be thankful to the people who hurt you. I am begging you. Now I want to add my voice to it. Be thankful to every soul in your life that did you some wrong, that got you so angry. Because you see, if you didn't get that anger, you would not have learned patience. Sometimes some anger took you to a different job. You went somewhere and you were said no. And you were like, am I not too good for this? Why did they say no to me? Get angry. But you see, the next job application you'd make is what life thinks is good for you. It's what life has prepared that this is you to support what I want you to do. I want us to bring ourselves to spiritual living. That when we can't see good, and this one, let me tease men. Well, I think they will tease us too the same way. You see, when a man has done something and you're not very happy about, I think I don't turn your face. When you're not happy about that, why did you even do this? When you can connect to the love of a possible good, you'll see that you will release yourself. The anger that you want to feel, it will not be there. Because I practice it. You see, women, we do see things we don't like sometimes, and men see things they don't like. But see, when they can see beyond what they don't like, there will not be any argument. They will connect to what is connecting us. You see, this whole approach can heal every relationship, I tell you. No matter how you look at it, you hurt me, feels bad, but there's a divine reason. Let me find that divine reason between us. Why are you even here? Why are you the one I'm living with? There must be a reason why I'm living with you. And for that reason, let me look for it. And that is what it does. Seeing the good and the divine. And when you can't see it, fish for it. Because it's always there. Life has created everyone with their greatness and their good. Find it. And when you have, now know what your love you means. Now you come to the purpose of your meeting. You see, before all meetings with everybody, I always say we had all come from various parts. One day, we could be checking. For all I know, I could be related to Sister Sybil without even knowing. You know, sometimes when you say, I'm an Akan, me Okeni, me Aigbeni, me Nkrengi, me English, me French. If they trace sometimes, and I think Margaret Thatcher's daughter, if I would remember this country, she did this genetic trace. And she realized that a part of her was from Iran. One of the, is it the DNAs? Yes. Did you watch that? I think it was a long time. I did watch, and I followed it. She had a DNA all the way in Iran. The genetic blueprint or whatever they call it was from Iran. So her background in many years ago was in Iran. For all I know, mine could be somewhere in Kuwait. Or China. Yeah. I may not look it, but the trace which they were doing, this was done by BBC years ago. If anyone, goes to BBC website, there's a way to find things they've done years ago. It will tell you. So somebody met somebody who met somebody, came to meet somebody, and gave birth to the beautiful one called you. You see, life has gone through its complexity. You see, life is very complex. Nothing to the human mind. I always say to the human mind, everything looks like too complex. But you see, life, that is how life does it. But we need that thinking of complexity to appreciate life. So life goes through its stages of somebody meeting from Bogatanga to Burkina to somewhere to give birth to somebody in Ashanti. whatever it went through to bring that soul. And now you meet the soul. And you cannot appreciate what life had done to bring this. You've missed the mark. If I cannot appreciate and connect to the divine reason for which this person must show in my life, then I've missed the mark. Because every meeting with everybody is a God meeting. Everybody is a God being your meeting. Regardless of how you feel about them, your opinion to life doesn't matter. Because life is expressing itself in and through them every minute. So if you would take this and look at everybody from where life sees them, then you can connect to the divine purpose why life has brought you together. And when you can connect to your divine purpose, can you imagine what you've achieved? You've done it all. Now I am connecting to the good why God has brought Sister Sybil and myself together. So that good will happen. And when that good happens, now it goes to the point where it says, I appreciate you for showing up. Before you disperse, I'll go through the process again. I'm sort of talking through it, and then we'll do the process. So I say, I appreciate you for showing up in my life. Thank you. My appreciation is saying that we are growing together. Our spirits and whatever we met to do today must grow. We must expand. That is all I'm saying. I must expand from here. Whatever the meeting is must expand me from today. Because whatever you bless, blesses you, isn't it? Yeah. So by your blessing of the meeting and appreciating it, and they say gratitude, no one owes you gratitude, but you owe it yourself. To be grateful. And gratitude grows your soul. So when you are grateful for your meetings with everyone, can you imagine how you're growing your soul? You see, I think this practice, if we can get it, to me, that's what happened. You know, sometimes when you get something, you think you've got God. Then something else happens and then you scream. Like, whoo, this is it. Because if I do that, then I will not hold grudges. If I can understand this to the core, when Auntie Mabel does something to me, I should be able to look into it and say, I let it go. And the same way she should be able to look into me and say, I let it go. That is spirituality. Because if I like it or not, life is still, she's still God. God is expressing it's he herself through her. And sometimes by doing this, you cut off with certain blessings. You know the saying that let me make a confession that it was funny. Guru said to me, she said, oh, your heart was clean. You know, we're talking about other things. And she said, oh, he doesn't feel the pain of certain things that had happened. You know, those ones were clear. But she said, with this relationship, till I see that you are talking, it was very funny. He says, till I see that you are talking and back to your sisterhood, this one, I will not let you be. And I looked at it at the time. I mean, I'd learned sacred greetings, but I would say that I would not have captured it like I captured it now. There's sometimes certain relationships must be for your growth. How he said it meant to me that I was like, okay, so you want me to go back after, you see, like when somebody puts blocks on your head and then you manage to get the blocks off. That is how I was explaining it to him. You manage to get the blocks off your head yourself without anyone's help. But when you see this person, you have love towards. You don't hate. There's nothing. And I'm quite good at it. But the fact that I would go and do a sisterly, girly talk was what I wasn't doing. And then he's like, till it goes back to that. My husband knows that story. He's like, till I see this, then it means that the growth that I'm seeking from you hasn't happened. Your heart could be clean and pure. I'm not saying that everybody who offends you, go and do the same things to the person. You know, go and start the whole thing. But see, you can use this practice that your heart is so clean that every meeting with life brings something good in your life. And this is what I want to talk about. Hold no grudge against any individual. Free your mind, free your spirit. With this process, be free to be you. You see, sometimes when your mind and everything is empty, you see, thoughts come through. If you watch the stories of Einstein, I was looking at some of his quotes, and I thought, he must not have had disruptions. But if you go and read about his life, he's also had whatever we're all going through. But he had a place to empty mind for greater knowledge to flow through. Actually, let's bring it to even by Ishmael. The wisdom that flows through him sometimes, when I think of it, I go down. You know how the Nigerians greet, prostrate before people. When I think of the wisdom that life chooses him to flow through, I want to prostrate. Somebody would say, you want to worship this man? No. Regardless of people's opinion, this is what I feel like doing. Because for life to do this, he must be something. He must be doing something for life to do it. You must work yourself for life to work itself through you. That's what I'm saying. You must work yourself first for life to say, this is a clean vessel. I would use it. And when life wants to use you, it would use you yourself. You get overwhelmed. You can hear him sometimes. You're overwhelmed by what life does, through you. But you must free you, for that space to happen. So today, we're going to use this. We're going to start it. You see, first, if the practice could be, let's see how many people are in the room. I wanted to practice the word just I love you into 2 eyes, 2 people's eyes. And then we sit down and do the card clearing. Next week, somebody's going to do lots of practices with us. But I wanted to do something. I wanted you to feel how it feels when you're communicating, I love you, into the eyes of somebody. Because you see, with this practice, you must have an eye contact, if you can. And people that you don't see and you want to see, like me is Boris Johnson. I yearn to meet him. Not being a prime minister, somebody normal. I want to, he's one of my, he's not a crush. He's one of the people I love to meet in life. Something about him excites me. I think there's something about him. Not the world may agree, but you did say that to me, but it could be anything. But I think he brought some policies that resonated with my spirit at a point, and I said, this man, it is. And then when I looked at certain things, I'm not going to talk about politics. When crime, with his time as a mayor, crime was less. If you were dealing with children, you'd realize that crime was less at the time. That is just by the way. But that's something that connects me to him. So if he's the one I want to meet, there's a way I can greet him for fun. So this practice is not only for the meetings you meet. Somebody you're looking to meet in the future. Or some job contracts you're thinking of, which you haven't even met the manager. You can do that for results. And it will happen. Because now you understand the various steps and what it does to you. Recently, Papa and I and my husband, we did a trip somewhere. I must say this because they know about it. The story was quite successful. So we spoke to someone. But what they didn't know is that I did secret greetings because that's what Guru taught us. With a person. So someone met us and wanted to physically meet us. So somebody e-meets you. Now that's how they call it. Electronically when people meet you either by LinkedIn or Facebook or something. So it's an e-meet. And then the person demands, I physically want to see you. And that was the best thing she's done. I always say that because I say that with all humility. It's the best thing is that when you meet the Ethereum face-to-face, it's a different energy, isn't it? So we went for this meeting. And whilst I sit there with her daughter, I was affirming this to themselves. And this is a neuroscientist. And then when we finished the meeting, what she said was, I want to work with you. I just want to. I was like, okay, then I've got the team. Do you want to see everyone else? That is all I did. Papa, my husband are witnesses to this. And we had a long email to say, we want you. Now it's up to us to work ourselves towards it. Sometimes you go and throw yourself into a challenge, and they are calling you. And you see, time to, with 5 children, you have to. But this is somebody calling for, because I called the good in the conversation. That is all I did. I didn't know it was going to be this quick. But by calling the good, she acted too quickly. Before I would finish the meeting, she had decided. I was like, oh, okay. Now, this is what we have to do then. So, it works. There's also another girl who, Guru's birthday, he was appreciating his sister. He says, if you can do a video for me, if you want to write something about this. And this person, all that she said was, I don't know her name. I don't know if, Mommy, you know her name. She's so pretty. I think she's in London here. She did a video, very short, and said, Rajma, thank you. All that I do is sacred greetings. And my manager and I are having a good relationship. The way she said it, you can feel passion. So that's why I've just changed my voice. You can feel her passion. So Guru spoke about it in the pulpit and said, did you hear the practices? What he was expecting from people is the practice of what he teaches. The person says sacred greetings has changed the relationship between her and her boss. That her boss appreciates her so much, she doesn't even know what to do. It's like, wow. The divine purpose of their relationship is now expressing. This one, don't joke with it. I can tell you for a fact. Sacred greetings, and it's not difficult to. That's what even makes it even, just say, Coco, am I allowed to? The most easiest practice within the Ethereum mission is sacred greetings. And when we do it with the mind from which I'm speaking, I can guarantee you results. If you don't get the results, come and call me. This one, don't go to Guru. If you do sacred greetings, and don't go and attack Guru, just come in. You see, attack me. Because I'm putting my word to it, and I know it worked. If it hadn't worked for me, I can't speak about it like this. You see, recently, and I'll give you another last one. In Nationwide, I went and I said, I'm leaving. Can I, please? Or just give me 3 months off. If you could. It was like, no. I was like, what? No. Okay. And then the topmost asked, can I see her? When AFUA comes in, let me see her. So I went to see her. It's like, AFUA, you know what? There's something about you. Even if it's one day with us, we'd appreciate it. So tell us if you want to do a day. The truth is that I've been doing sacred greetings. You see, sacred greetings, I always thought that it was only more with where you're struggling. Do you understand? It wasn't a practice of every day. But if I meet you in a relationship, that one day, be sure that I'll give it to you. So these are people I had given to over a certain period. And my divine mission looks like it's been announced. Actually, in the conversation, I said to her that, are you God talking? Because the way she said, can you please just be here for a day? As if God is asking her to ask me, to tell me those things. And I was like, okay, I'll do a day. With Saturdays too, you can have me. But even Saturdays, I'll do 2 Saturdays. And if you see the joy, I was thinking, I should be grateful. I'm not meant to call the shots. Actually, one Ghanaian who is there, who's slightly elderly than I am, is very angry. Her anger is very simple. That why does AFUA get away with everything within Nationwide? But that is not true. That is her rumor now. That is her words now. But the truth is that I asked for her, I've been greeting her all the time, and she would come round. Because there's nothing wrong with feeling that way. What she's feeling, it's okay. Possibly, if someone had asked, it may not have happened. But you see, life has the divine purpose for all of us. So when it happens for somebody, that is the divine goal of life for that situation. Meant to accept and bless it. It's not because a person is fortunate. That is life's divine goal. That is if you're using the right process. I don't know if she knows about sacred greetings. I'm not sure. But possibly if she was using it, it could have worked. Because she said, when you want progression, you don't get. If one doesn't want progression, they'll give it to her. These are some of the things she was saying around. She's like, what she doesn't want, they throw it to her. And I had to be defending myself, which was not necessary. But that is just by the way. What I'm saying, when you can connect to the eye of everybody, everything is possible. You see a man who loves a woman and doesn't want to show it. Have you seen those people? Or a woman who loves a man and doesn't want to show it. Circuit breathing, after a while, they would mellow. The muscles would relax. You know, sometimes some people, they show their love in aggression. So it makes you not want to look at this person. Have you not seen some before? Oh, somebody told me, because these are things I may not have experienced, but somebody said to me that on Live Island or something on TV, this was just yesterday at work, that okay, let me use the words right. The woman said she liked to be spanked or something. So when the man described himself as that is the type of man he is, the woman said that is his match, that is her match, straight away. Do you understand? What makes her happy is to be slapped or beaten, you know? Yeah, I don't watch Love Island, and there's something called Marriage something. But I'm just saying that some people, that is what they may want to. But I see, whatever the person may be showing, all I'm trying to say is that a facade. It's not true. Do you understand? The real love is the love within them. The one that tickles your body and makes you do things, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one that, even if you knifed me here, I should be able to say that it's for a higher and a nobler cause. And I still have to find that divine good that life is here as you to do. You will not get me these days. I told you. You won't get me. That you do something and you won't get me. So, now, to the practice, so that the talking doesn't become long. Can we pick partners? Just anyone. Look into their face. I just want to see. Rakofi, yours is mommy. That is. Rakofi. Okay. Just make sure you don't have a crash, that's all. Sorry. Because I know you say those things. But yeah. And then, you're not to Regina. I just want us to connect first, confirming the I, because just know that the I is the name of everyone. And it's the cosmic I you were talking about. So look into the person's eyeball. You are my practice. And then say, So whilst you look into the eyeball of the person, you mentally affirm, I love you. So mentally, just say, I love you, I love you, I love you, a few times. Keep saying. Whatever has brought us together is for a higher and nobler cause. That is your second part. So declare the second part. Whatever has brought us together is for a higher and a nobler cause. Just keep looking. I appreciate you for showing up in my life. And then move away. Yeah, thank you. Absolutely. And then say thank you. You see, when you're doing this, and the person is even talking, you see, sometimes when you meet people, still do it, even in their conversation. Still affirm this. I love you, I love you, I love you. Whatever has brought us together is for a higher, nobler cause. Sometimes, you know, when you're looking too much, sometimes they want, but still, you know, there's a way to make them even know that you love them. You see, there's a turning of your eye that communicates love already. And then when you are done with the meeting, whatever you were going to discuss, you appreciate them and thank them. In your appreciation and your thanking, you're growing you. So now, I want to take you to the difficult one. It's not difficult. I won't call it difficult. There's nothing in life that's difficult. But I want to bring your mind. Let's allow our eyes to. Can we have a meditational, something to relax the body? But whilst you're relaxing the body, please bring to mind a very hurtful event. Something at work, something somewhere. You know, somebody on the streets. Something that happened that was very painful. I want you to stimulate a card. a painful event. Just scan through your mind if anyone has caused you any pain that you can think of. Go to the beginning of the event. See how the event happened from the beginning to the end. Redo the experience. Allow your senses to experience all this. How you were feeling, how angry, how sad. Please allow yourself to feel that. The conclusions you made in your mind. Permit you to experience this with all your senses. Now go through the event again. Seeing this person from the beginning of the event to the end when you made your conclusions. I don't want to know. I'm never coming to your space. Stimulate that pain now. Now look at the event. Look at the individual, or if it's a group of people. Look into their faces. Connecting to the I within them. Affirm. I love you, I love you, I love you. Permit yourself to experience this. Affirm so many times. Whatever brought us together, because you're handling the card, address it in that event. Whatever brought us together, or whatever has brought us together, is for a higher and a nobler cause. At this point, permit this divine purpose to show itself to you. Let Spirit speak. What's this event? The divine purpose of it. Allow yourself to do that. Good. Permit yourself to experience the divine purpose of the meeting, of your meeting together. Now get to the place of appreciating, looking straight into their faces. And affirming, I appreciate you for showing up in my life. And thank them. Go through the process again of stating, I love you so many times. Whatever has brought us together is for a higher and nobler cause. I appreciate you for showing up in my life. Thank you. Allow your whole being to experience this. Now, having been revealed the divine mission of your meeting, even if you've not captured it, just know there was a divine purpose at the time. And thank them. Genuinely from your heart, be grateful for that meeting. Trusting that every meeting is by divine purpose. Thank them. We'll be coming out shortly from our meditation. Allow yourself to feel that good of life for your life and for the life of everyone who shares your life. So take a deep in breath, making sure your stomach feels the air. And now breathe out. Do the same again. And then breathe out. Please allow your eyes to open. Thank you and God bless you. Okay, so I think before we do the transformational, should we do the people's contribution first before transformational? Or just... I just want to get your inputs first for what you've experienced, and then we'll do the transformational. As a transformational, you see, I like the word that was used. You see, when they say transformational, let me go off and let's say, like a theory mission, everything has a meaning. Transformational means that I have to be transformed. You see, when I was like, why did Bryce-Mo choose to call it transformational meditation? With every teaching, after every teaching, you have to be transformed. Whether you like it or not, life expects of us to be transformed. That was a joke, by the way. So please, I just want your experiences on today's teaching. What are your thoughts?
Your experiences on today's teaching or your contribution towards today's teaching.
So it's your experiences first for what you just done. What do you think? And then, because there's going to be questions and answers by the vigil minister after this bit. This bit is only for our interaction because it's metaphysics. We're giving the chance to have a bit of so just our experiences of the meditation and also the teaching. Anything you picked on, if you want to say, but yeah, just experiences you just experienced or what we did. So I love you there. Anyone want to share anything they've experienced? We've just come out from meditation. So I want to know what your experiences was in the meditation. Was there any healing? And also when you were doing the I love you. So just the practice bit. I just want your experience of the practices that we've done. That's basically
God
it.
bless you.
God bless you.
Yes, my experience. You know, long time ago, we had some similar this thing in the mystic class that you have to go within yourself to see or to get into mind somebody who have offended you, and then you bring it to mind and go through it like we did. And then I was doing it with Estatete, and I went through my mind, and I didn't get anybody that offended me. I didn't get anybody. So today when we started, I did the same thing, and I couldn't get anybody. Then suddenly, somebody came to my mind that I have to forgive. And I forgot totally about it. But as we are doing it, somebody came to my mind, and this person was hard to forgive. I discussed it with Brother Ishmael before that I didn't do anything wrong, but I got so much disrespect, I would say, from this young lady that it was difficult. But as we do this, I brought her into my mind because I always want to forgive her. And during the time, I also said something. And me, when I say anything, I go about what I say. And then I told Brother Ishmael, and Brother Ishmael said, I said to Brother Ishmael, how do I go about it? Because I said this to the universe. And then Brother Ishmael told me what to do. So I forgot about it, and then it came to me. And now, through this meditation, I totally forgive her. I totally forgive her. And I totally withdraw what I've said to her, that it will be over my dead body before that will happen. I totally forgive her for that. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Auntie Trudy. Thank you. Can we give her a round of applause, please? Thank you.
Hello. Yeah. Okay, just like Sister Trudy, when she said, go through your mind to see if anybody has hurt you and you are bearing grudge or something. I said exactly the same thing. I don't think I have problem with anybody. If the person has with me, then it's their problem. But after saying that, I also connected to someone. I connected to someone, and I'm going to do my best because Guru has been on my back where that person is concerned. So I'm also going to do my best to totally wipe.
You didn't wipe it today?
Well,
That session was
totally. I'm on it. But I just want to be sure it's truly God.
Yes. You see, the fact is that everybody gets, yes. So with the process, we can't do anything. Any more, please?
I think the experiences are have something to do with age. Because as Sister Trudy was speaking, I'm thinking. Sister Angel was speaking, I'm thinking. When I did my experience, there was nobody. I even went to the most painful something that somebody had done to me. I went to that experience and I'm thinking the pain would be there. There was nothing there. And it's like, I say to myself that I'm one of those people, I forgive very easily. I forgive easily, I don't bear grudges, and I had an experience years ago. And that experience taught me that I don't bear grudges. I'll tell you what it was. My late husband, my children's father, Mr. Gray, there was a time the guy was just getting on my nerves. You know, women get divorced for various reasons, but that guy, if anyone were to ask me why I divorced him, I won't be able to tell you. He will sit at home with you for 2 months, 3 months. He won't even say good morning to you. And you ask him, what's the problem? I don't feel like talking to human beings. So what do you do? But it got to the stage where it was just beyond my capability of. Well, yes. So one day I was driving. God forgive me. I was driving and a thought came to my mind. Because I think I had seen some movie or something like that had happened. Says, why don't you buy some little something and put it in his food so that he can change his mind? And the moment that thought came into my mind, the car stalled in the middle of the street of the road. Just boom. So I started and went and I visited that thought again, and it went boom. I thought there's no point in me actually doing this because my soul doesn't accept that kind of thing at all. Bearing grudges, because at the end of the day, Brother Israel, our guru will tell you that if you bear somebody a grudge, you rather are the person who is getting the pain and not the person. God bless you.
Bless you. So thank you all for your experiences.
Yeah.
And just to say this, so sometimes you may just feel like maybe the thing is not there. So I like Mommy's one where she said she may revisit again to clear it. It may feel like it's not there. So it's not all situations that you may have a painful feeling about it. But you see, you'll be able to, with this, capture the divine purpose or reason for the meeting. You see, when you can capture life's purpose for everything that happens to you, then you're in a good place. The person may be dead and gone, but something, you can still capture your divine purpose. It could be beyond just children. Something maybe is there to discover. And when you discover, thank him or her, whoever, for whatever it was. Because the purpose could be that there was something to stimulate in you, to make you a very diverse person. You see, some relationship, they stimulate your abilities to do things. You know, sometimes I say that I'm in a relationship where it's like not consciously done to me, but it's like, you can do it, so do it. Do you understand? It's like, oh, this course, go for it, do this. Sometimes I think it's even pressure. But for all I know, maybe this person is in my life purposely to stimulate something I can do. Look for the purposes of everybody, because sometimes when they are stimulating these purposes, it can be very irritating. You'll be asking yourself, why? Deng now, Jay. You see, my language, Deng now, Jay, check. But it's because of something they may see, or, you see, so everything has a reason, and life has a purpose. I don't want us to miss the purpose of life. See, for what life goes through to bring us here, let us not miss the mission. That's what I call it, life's mission. To make sure that I am connecting to everybody. So that if my money, I think as Statudia said it before, if my money is in your pocket and I'm stopping from talking to you, how can I get the money from you? You see, the whole idea is that, or if something is with you, and your frequency within the universe is in a certain frequency. You know, we all have frequencies within the universe. So we have support system for the things we think and feel. So if that person who is holding my goods is in this frequency, and I don't want to know, or I can't flow, you see, the truth is you just have to flow. Learn to connect to the good of the person. And the good you're connecting is to God. Don't see humans, see gods. Don't see humans. See gods on the planet, in the plants. Everything you see God. That's all I'll say. Everything in life, just see God. The chairs, God is here. Everything God. And from that place, like I said, there won't be anything. So now let's get ready for our transformational meditation. We're still within time. Sitting erect again. Now stimulate some love in you. Something that you can think of that makes you just, it's like you want to hold somebody. You see, the love, that same sensation in you. I want you to permit yourself to feel that love. The first time that someone hugged you, that you loved, you know, your husband's kiss, something. Stimulate love. Your daughter's smile. feeling this love, be conscious of the sensations in your body. From the sole of your feet to the crown of your head. Just notice every sensation within you. And then do it the opposite. So from the sole of your feet to your head, be conscious. And then bring the thoughts of the sensations down to the soles of your feet from the crown of your head. Just bathing and bathing in this love. What was the learning you captured today? Learning is pieces of information you gather for the progress of your life. What was your learning today? Permit yourself to experience that now. Now, what is the revelation that came through? Revelations are what your higher spirit, I call them, or the inner you, just knew that this is what I need to know. That was its information for your life. I did not say it, but it told you. Allow yourself to feel that. Engaging your senses. See it, taste it, hear its sound, smell its sound, feel its sensation in your body. What was the revelation? And now, having captured the learning and the revelation, what is your life like now? Seeing yourself in a challenging moment? How are you behaving? Another event, happy, joyful event. What is the new you like? Now I want you to bring into mind someone in life that you feel, I must connect with this person for something you need, for something for your life's progress, or to even heal a relationship or bring people together. Just think of someone and then go through the process of the sacred greeting with the soul. Permit yourself to do that now. Feeling joyful in our spirits, in love with life itself and all its units. Let's get ready to come out of our transformational meditation. rub your two hands together. Be sure that you're within your body temple. Feel the warmth in between your palms. And with the next in and out breath, allow your eyes to open. Thank you, and God bless you.
Shall we give another clap offering? Thank you, Sister ASANTEWAA. Now it's time for any contributions. I would like to add something to what she said. If you flow, if you allow your frequency to flow easily and see everyone that you meet as one, even if you're not conscious of what is happening around your life or in your life, it happens to you. On Tuesday, when we were given the topic to be treated, I was just practicing, not conscious of it, but on Tuesday at work, I was sent downstairs to go and explain something to someone. And I met a guy. Not that I met him, he was just calling me. Hello, hello, hello. I turned around and he said, are you a Nigerian? I said, a Ghanaian. Are we looking for somebody? Where? Front of house. We want you to apply. Can you send your CV? So I said, how much are you paying? When you come there, we will tell you how much we are paying. So, and I said, how can I get in touch? He said, the manager is standing there. So the manager gave me his email address to send the CV to them. So as you flow with life, even if you're not conscious, life will make sure you take you to where you belong. God bless you. Any more contributions?
Yep. I want to give contribution on this topic. I won't leave it alone. God bless you. I will tell you my secret today. I got a secret, and I will tell you. And I will tell you because I hope you practice it, or some people are already doing it. My secret every morning, when I finish my prayer, I pray. The last thing I say, I pray for everybody that I get in touch with. Everybody that will come into contact with me on that day. I pray for people, I don't pray for them, sorry. I thank God for the people I will meet today. I thank God for the people that he created, so many people on earth that make me feel secure when I'm walking on the road. I thank God for the people who say good morning to me, and I say good morning to them. I thank God for people who just smile to me, and I smile back to them. That is one of my secrets. That anytime I'm on the road, I already thank God for the people I meet. So I'll be running, or I'll be on the field. And the people who are running and they're short of breath, they will tell you good morning, because you already thank God for them. So you are not afraid of anybody to harm you, because you already give thanks to God on all the people you meet. And you already thank God that they are there for your security. So it's very important that you thank God for the people you see every day. And also, I will tell you, about 28 years ago, when Aaron was less than 2 years old, this, I used it as a testimony before, long time ago. And I used to go to Italy and buy clothes, buy shoes and bags and bring to this country to sell. That was a side business I was doing. And one day at the airport, when everybody knows that infant, you don't have luggage, you don't have seat. So I was at the airport and Naples, and I was trying to bring my big suitcases with bags and shoes I'm bringing to England to sell. And when I give my ticket to the man, I was using my ticket greetings. like ASANTEWAA said, Sister ASANTEWAA said. And I was telling the man that all the luggage is going. I'm telling the man what I want him to do. And then he only didn't let my luggages go. He said, my son should have a seat. So I was saying in my head, oh God, I only asked for my luggages. So this man shouldn't put me in trouble because the child is less than 2. I'm asking only for my luggages. He even gave Aaron seat. You see how it works? Magic. This thing work. It work. And I use it all the time. When I'm going, my luggages, anytime I'm going to Ghana, I'm overloaded. So I will have my secret greeting, and I will be looking who should be the person that I will go to. And to be frank with you, the one that I'm looking and doing it, when the queue come to my turn, it will be that person I will go to. And they will always say, oh, okay, put your this thing on, and then it goes. And then the other one go, and then I'll come back and I'm thanking God. So these things work. It really work. This greeting, I'm telling you, my sister and my brothers, is work. And also, don't forget every morning, bless and thank God for the people you see in your life. It's very important. When you bless the people you see in your life, you always see people smiling to you. Not because you are so special than anybody. Not because people love you. I told Brother Ishmael, I'm in love with the human race. Because wherever I go, I only meet these people loving me and then giving me so much love. And all is because of this teaching and this consciousness that we have here. God bless you.
Thank you, Sister Trudy. Any more? Our time is far gone. Questions? Any questions? Okay.
My question is, ASANTEWAA did mention when somebody hurt you, go back and say thank you to the person. Sometimes that hurt is damaged, has damaged you. How would you go about that?
Thank you for that. I want to answer that myself. And anyone can support. I'll tell you why I wanted to answer it. I had a story. Is it still to this? She's coming this way. I have a story, which I said, I was so hurt. And I must tell you, badly. You know what? Sometimes there are hurt levels. And my love has no boundaries. You see, some people are able to see through relationships to decide, I would give you this thing. It's something Guru is taught. You decide people at arm length, people at heart length, people to bring how close, to even make this life of you an enjoyable life. But this is a process I didn't know, where I'm open to everybody. Like, I open into my space of heart. But maybe you may not belong there. So like I said, the blocks was on my head. This is a hurt that stopped me from breathing. I feel bad enough I can't breathe. And I would struggle and I would hold something, asking life, support me. I did not know I was being damaged because I was in such pain. So you see, the person is moving about. So because he said sometimes it's gone beyond damage, the person is moving about very happy, eating maybe 6 times a day, drinking all the good things they can drink. But if I tell you today, I am free, so free that I can breathe, unless it's a health reason. Do you understand where I'm coming from? I'm able to look, you see, I can hug her, and if I have to kiss her, I can kiss. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So you see, there's no pain beyond repair. We say, because the divinity, and life showed me why. I needed the strength for my children. I needed the strength to even know that, what if I'm alone in life, without a husband, without anything? What would my life be like? Sometimes people hurt you, and you feel like, hey, so if you didn't have A, B, or C, what would you do? Do you see where I'm coming from? So I was able to now decide that I don't have A, B, and C. What would life be? But I tell you, when you keep saying, I love you, love, the greatest force in life is love. It would melt the pain. You don't even need to go through soul processing. Trust me, with love. With love. Look for something about the person. Look for something. Or look for the purpose of your meeting. Or the divine purpose. That's why they said the second bit is about the divine reason. I don't know what your heart is about, but I tell you, nothing should shake you. Maybe today looks like it. Keep practicing without the person being in front of you. Practice it so many times. The next time you see them, you'd have a laugh. And the truth is that we nyankopon everybody. Thank you, and God bless you. Does anyone want to add to her?
And I want to ask a question about, we got some people.
Can you stand up, please?
Like Sister Trudy say something about when you wake up in the morning, you do prayers, connect to the also souls. And I know most of people here do the same thing. But like work, we are working. You got some people, no matter what happen you do for that particular person, she's not appreciate, or he not appreciate. You make love nice to the person, but the person will never change. What the person she be. Nobody can change her. Lying all the time to make people get in trouble. So what about those people? What shall we do to those people? It's very...
Oh, I love that. And I'll let somebody else. I love that because I think you had told me that you pray for people, don't you?
Yes.
Because yes, if it's because I know it's for online family, but for the sake of us here, min catchy nikakra. Oh ya wade o yaw. Oh yaw. He or the obia to twa same. You see, from what you're saying, the frustration. But the truth is that if you also want to feel the pain of what she's doing, we are adding more fire, more kerosene or more petrol to the already burning fire, isn't it? There's a fire burning there. We need the coolest water. What are the coolants that can stop a fire from catching, or spreading to more places? There must be somebody who can neutralize it. And that person is you. Because you see, unto him more is given. Unto him who has, more is given. So you must, and expected to. Thank you. So you must have first. You must know you have something. And when you have it, it's expected of you to give. Whatever you have in life, they always say it's never yours. So the love you have, it's not yours. It's to be given. And trust me, this work issues, if I tell you, I think I've told you before, I have cried, work. I don't know what to do. Guru had to, in a retreat, in a different country, had to stop everything he was doing. Everything. Because he said, I could feel your soul. Because I couldn't cope. Others could say their mind about what is done to them. Some would decide I'm resigning. At the time, I think resignation was not part of the things that was happening. But Guru taught me this sacred greeting for this person. I think I was one of the people they practiced. This is like, what? Ellie's time. Now everybody mentions the name and says it. Those days, we couldn't say it on, like, hey, Alison, you are afraid. When you mention the name, you want to run somewhere. Because the damage was so much. Everybody involved in her would be in trouble. And she chooses, okay, maybe these 3 people would never be in trouble. The world must see these are the saints. But possibly the saints were not doing anything. And some of us were in trouble. You're called into a manager's office. I'm not the person who wants to be answering questions every day. I'm not the person who wants to also tell even lies about other people. So you're told, oh, they said they saw this person doing this. Did you not see it? They said you were there. And I hadn't seen it. So it's like this was going on. The branch was collapsing. It was bad. I told Regina, this was bad. And Guru stopped the retreat because I think my soul was reaching out for help. And then he taught me this. And then I did it to her. The truth is that her time was up to leave. So Nationwide decided to make her redundant. But just before she will be made redundant, I've been giving the chance to leave the branch to somewhere that I didn't need that face-to-face every day with her. Because when I see her, when I get to the door, I used to have a panic attack. Like, whew, what is going to happen today? Did I leave an I not dotted or a T which was not needed? I can tell you, people at work, but we are there to cause the change. The people will not change. So in her case, life had to move her away from everybody so that it's a big challenge. Yeah. And I know the end them. Yeah. So this is what I want you to say the truth, that we got some people, no matter what happens, you cut your hair. That one they will not. You see, that's why I said it is not your problem.
Wait a minute. You see, like you said, we all came from different classes. Okay? We come from different classes, and we became one unit. And within this unit of God, there are different units. Okay, you are there maybe for a purpose. Why do you meet such person? You meet different people every day. And when you meet these people, you would think that, oh, this person is hard to deal with. Life brings that person to your life because it's hard to deal with. Through this person, when you move from there, you appreciate life. When you meet another person that is not at that level of that person. You see? So life takes you to different people so that you will learn. You will learn. So you ask life, what do you want me to learn from this situation? You see? Because life brings this person to your life. There are so many people on earth. Millions of people. Why did you come and meet me? Why did you meet me? Who gives you problem? Why do you meet me? Because life wants you to learn something from me. So if you think that I am a bad person and you concentrate only in my bad person, you will always see the bad in me. You will always see that bad. And wherever you go, that's what you will see.
And
but if you see to yourself that what do I have to learn from this so that I can move forward on the ladder, then I won't meet people like that again. Because once you move on the ladder, you won't meet people like that again. But once you need a lesson to learn, you will always meet people like that.
Did you capture what she said? That was deep. I know. You see, as you move in your spirituality and now able to contain people, you see that you come to a level that everyone is embracing of you because within you cannot be the hurt. Do you understand? So growth is always needed from us. To me, I thought that my emotional weakness, which is still being worked on, was needed. Do you understand? You always get people to pamper you. I've always said that I get pampered a lot. You know, everybody wants to like treat you. You need somebody to be something else. They all can't be the same. So what Auntie Trudy said, it's just taking me to that core thing. Till you get to a certain level, then everybody now relates to you like, it's like nothing has happened.
God bless you.
You're still in the growing stage, just like me. We are still
God
growing together.
God bless you. Next week we'll continue. So shall we keep our questions and
Papa
our time is far gone.
Oh, please. Just for today, 2 minutes. Papa wanted to say one thing and then we'll give
it is not in our place to say someone. It is not in our place to say someone will never change. It is not in your place to say someone will never change. You see, I thought about this and I said, what if even Adolf Hitler is come back and is now a pastor somewhere? Well, you can say it's he's Putin, but that takes you into that era that you think someone will never change. But even Putin, who are you to say Putin will never change? Do you know what will happen in the next minute? Do you know what will happen in the next 10 years? The next incarnation, do you know? So who are you to say someone will never change. And that is the place where we operate from. That is why sometimes we think we need to get rid of some people in our lives. When you capture the learning from whatever experience that you have been with someone, you appreciate. God bless you.
God bless you.
I just want to say that apart from the lesson that you have to learn and grow to a certain standard, there's also that aspect of life where people have their own time to be what God intends them to be. They also have their experiences. You are not to pry. It's none of your business to know that. Just do your duty as an Etherean. In their own time, they will get the lessons that they need in life. And on this, I'll tell you something. I have to be careful what I say at this moment. There's been a lot of a family at war for ages, over 20 years, believe me. And it was serious. A marriage has been wrecked because of unfounded allegations against this woman, and her marriage was wrecked by her in-laws. And, you know, she's a prayerful woman and everything. She might be asking why, but we've been told as a Terra mission that that's a selfish sin. She never lost faith. I was blessed by life to be there when now S died. And I was blessed to be there to support them. They are alone in this world. The daughter is doing the funeral herself, all alone. Believe me, when I say alone, I mean it alone in the English term for a Ghanaian. And I was blessed to be there. I traveled all the way with them and everything. At the graveyard, I was using the sacred, the sacred greetings. I've been using it for a while, and I know what I was going to do, and I know I shouldn't be, I'm not alone. I need a lot of spiritual sustenance. So I know I wasn't alone and when I went, but the sacred greetings, because I know where I was going, the territory I was going. We went to the graveyard straight from where I was abiding to the graveyard. At the cemetery, the enemy who did not even want to see her own brother, has not spoken to her brother for over 20 years, seen her brother rotting and everything, never. They've warned that I will never, over my dead body. That's the usual language. She came to the graveyard. She didn't participate in funeral or anything, but she came to the graveyard with a bus load of people, pastors and so, including pastors, to support her there. And there, that's the miracle hand of God was working in my presence. The girl was standing there, her mother was standing next, I was standing third person, and they just started, screaming and lashing about the things they've done to their mother, confessing the things that they've done to her to destroy her mother, to destroy her marriage. She was not deserving that, but it happened to her. And they were confessing and apologizing, and so when the woman was, because the pain was deep, I could feel her pain. She was so sore, so you could imagine. She wanted to, and I tried to calm her, and the daughter was peaceful anyway, and I tried to calm her and talk to her using the sacred greetings and so on. She eventually gave in. They embraced, to cut a long short, they embraced at the graveyard. There was a lot of confession, and that is shocking to the whole world. Spirits of the dead spirits witness it, and living souls also witness this. It would never have been spoken anywhere, and everybody defaulted this woman. Today, a graveyard. Believe me, so sacred greetings work. When they say it was practice, if it's not the person's turn to, be what you want him to be, nothing will change. You understand? But it doesn't mean that the person can never. Don't use the word. We all have our time. You grow up in your own way and learn your lesson and move on. Let God be God and, be accountable for the others. God bless you.
Thank you. Shall we sing Christ Age 98, the first verse? Jesus, lover of my soul, 2. Jesus, lover of my soul. Let me to thy bosom fly.
Let me to thy bosom fly.
Why the narrow waters roll?
Why the narrow waters
Why the tempest is high?
Why the tempest is
hide me, oh my Savior, hide.
Hide me, oh my
my Savior, till the storm of life be past.
The storm of life is past.
Save unto the heaven God.
Sail unto the heavens.
Oh, receive my soul at
Oh,
last.
receive
my soul at last. Shall we enter into worship? Shall we be comfortably seated? It's time to pray for your desires as I call forth the divine beings to come and support our desires to manifest in our lives. I invoke the spirit of the air that breathes itself in and through me for me to be a living soul. I call for this energy, this light, this spirit to flow its wisdom unto me, that ideas will flow that will manifest the lives of our lives and the lives of humanity. I call forth the spirit of the fires to come and transform and transmute all that is not true of us, that we will come into awareness of our own true self, that our lives will be whole and complete. I invoke the spirit of the waters to come forth and cleanse all that is not good in us, purify and nourish our being, that we will be renewed and refreshed in the lives of our lives and the lives of humanity. I invoke the spirit of the earth to stabilize us, giving us the love in abundance, the unconditional love that has no boundaries, that has no limitations. We are seeing each other as one, and we are loving. Acknowledging whatever is bringing us together is for a higher, nobler cause. We are appreciating and giving thanks. Oh, divine angels of light, we are grateful and thankful that we call forth unto you that this very moment we are giving all the love, that whatever brought us and is bringing into our lives is for a divine and nobler cause. It's for a divine and nobler purpose that will continue to cherish, appreciate everything that is happening in our lives, and will say a big thank you to this. Our lives is whole and complete. Our lives is whole and complete. Our lives is whole and complete. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is.
it is.
Brethren, it's now time to come out from our worship. Shall we rub our hands together and feel the warmth? Feeling the sensation, the person sitting next to you, and taking in a deep in and out breath, and gently allowing your eyes to open. Thank you, and God bless you.
God bless you.
Any announcement, please?
God bless you.
I think today is one of those days we don't feel like going home, isn't it? Am I the only one in that spirit? Should we vote? God bless you. If the energy is good, we feel relaxed in the house of God. Sacred greeting part 2. Do we need it? Okay. So by popular request, we want sacred greeting part 2. Vigil Minister? Okay. God bless you. Now, the Guru is coming. The Guru is coming. So online family, please be aware. The Guru is coming. And those of us here, the Guru is coming. You know. The Guru, each time he comes, we know the impact. And this time he's decided not to give us the date, but tell my children, I'm coming. So maybe next week Sunday we may come to church and the Guru will be here. Is that possible? Yes. So that's our spiritual master. If he is giving that signal, then it's a call to duty. You know, if the American president were to say, hey, the U.S. Armed Forces will be on guard. If Boris Johnson says, hey, now, the British Armed Forces will be on guard. If our spiritual master says, hey, we have to be on guard. So it's a call to duty. All adherents here in the temple and online, please, our spiritual guru, Brother Ishmael Tete, will be coming to the UK. So let's all make it a point to start warming the temple. It's good to be online, but if you can be here, please be here. So it's a call to duty, all adherents, wherever you are listening to me right now, please, let's start coming to church. Let's start coming to church and get ready for the Guru. God bless you. Wednesdays, as usual, is our crystal service. It's a strict 1-hour service where we meet between the hours of 8 and 9 p.m. every Wednesday to crystallize God's ideas for our lives and bless humanity. I think it's an awesome cause. Those of us who have been participating judiciously in this service are seeing results. You know, please join us. Your life will not be the same. You know, the Guru has reason for everything. So Wednesday, there is a specific reason for it. Don't just see Wednesday like, oh, it's, you know, count yourself out of it. Please be part of it. I always applaud Brother Kofi Dampare. If you know where he lives, you know, but he always make it a point to travel and come here just for 1 hour. And sometimes he doesn't drive. When we close and Brakofi is going home, I feel so proud of him. Thank you, Brakofi. So please, let's follow suit, especially those of us in South London. Let's make the Wednesdays a part of the Ethereum worship. It shouldn't be reserved for just a group of people who constantly basking in that blessing. There's so much blessing on Wednesdays. Let's come and also enjoy some of the pudding. Amen. Our pledges. You know, if Brakofi comes to church, then you know the tax collector is around. So, I mean, Ethereans always do due diligence. If you've just forgotten a little bit, this is just a polite reminder, you know. I know we always honor our pledges. It's just a polite reminder, so just be aware of that. And then finally, the books. The books, our guru's books. As we can see, the bookshelf is still full. The books are not coming down. And the guru is coming. We don't want him to come and see the books like that. We displayed those books before he left. We don't want him to come and see the books like that. Please, let's get involved. And sell the books. Not just selling the books. Multiply the consciousness. You can buy one. See, the guru is very generous. Some of them are just 10 pounds, 15 pounds, whatever. Pick 2, 3, dash to friends, families. You know, so you bless someone's life. I read Principle 2, and my life has never been the same. Principle 2 of the way forward. What kills humanity is everybody wants appreciation. So the guru saw this and went in. No one owes you appreciation. Just do the good to life and bless it. And that's what Principle 2 says. So please, buy a book and spread the consciousness. I'll see you here Wednesday. God bless you.
Offertory, please.
Yeah. Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah.
Amen. You know, each time mommy gives signal that, you know, you've left something, isn't it? Yes. Ethereans are blessed. That's why we have a mommy and a daddy to keep prompting us. It's good to be prompted, isn't it? Yes. So, as we are all aware, our sister Kathy, you know, lost the mom, and a book of condolence has been, book of donation has been opened. So this is just a polite reminder to those of us who still haven't done due diligence. I think the funeral is drawing close, and I believe they'll be going to Ghana anytime from a few weeks. So please, the book of donation has been opened. Amen.
I call you
Lord, my provider.
I call you Nisi. You are my bag. I call you Rapha.
You are my healer.
Say, Lord, you are.
You're my everything.
I call you Jireh.
Lord, my provider.
I call you Nisi.
Shall we share the grace? The internal grace of God abounds within my soul. And as the flower unfolds its radiant beauty, so do I unfold the divine attributes of the living God. I am whole, I'm complete, and God directed always. And so it is. Amen. Ye beings of light, we call upon you, and you came to hearken with our call. We do not as yet dismiss you to your higher offices, where the Lord God has appointed you to be, but continue to interact with us until whatever brought us together is completed. There be your license to depart in peace, and there will appreciate and thank you. From the center of me, from the place where God indwells as me, I bless you. I bless you. I bless you. I bless you. God bless you.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Last Sunday, last healing service.